So as I previously mentioned in the SeaWorld San Diego video and the Six Flags St. Louis video and the Top Thrill 2 review, I've moved from Buffalo to Kansas City, and with that, go Bills. Anywho, so when we did that move, the timing, it wasn't great, and we had to leave some stuff behind, and I knew I'd have to drive it back another time. Well, that time was the beginning of July, and that originally was supposed to consist of just visiting Darien Lake on July 7th, but I had the decision and desire to knock out a park that no one would really want to visit with me, being Six Flags St. Louis. I convinced my buddy to help me with that, and from there it spiraled into a mini coaster trip, adding Kings Island because he hadn't been there, and me, being a coaster guy and looked at my credit count, knew I was one ride shy of that milestone 200 I've been chasing since the launch of this channel. He suggested going to the Point, aka Cedar Point for those who don't know, to get that credit. So what was supposed to be a single stop on my drive back turned into something more. While I had full plans of doing vlogs on each, it didn't completely happen. And as a reminder, to add some context for those who don't follow my channel, I also had emergency back surgery in October of 24, and by God's grace, I'm still able to ride coasters, for now. So, this was again just another test to see what was too much, where's my new limit. So if you hear me saying how my back handled things, that's why. So enough of my storytelling. Here's the road from Buffalo to KC, starting with my day at good old Six Flags Darien Lake. While I'm at it, I'm just going to be upfront and honest. If I don't have new footage from this trip, I'm remixing older footage. Sorry, not sorry. Darien was a solid day. We ended up hitting up both the Dry Park and Hurricane Harbor. Started our day with some flat rides with the littles on the Haymaker and the Corn Popper. The first coaster of the day was the 1982 classic, Viper, the Aero Looper. Still one of the smoothest Aero Loopers I've ridden. Great layout. Could be my body and age, but the janky transitions jostled me around more than I remember. And it's also been 2 years since my last ride. We did this twice, once in the beginning and once again at the end of the day toward the back, which was a little bit worse for me. Could have been my seating preference. From there it was on to the 2018 Gerstlauer Eurofighter, Tantrum. Still a solid, smooth, forceful, albeit short ride. As for Mindy Racer, new restraints and a new paint job couldn't help cover up its biggest issues. A rattle, janky transitions. The restraints are a massive improvement that I had been praying for years. This makes this slightly more enjoyable. Again, could be my back and body more than anything. But let the rest of the coaster trip decide that one for you.
For those wondering how Mindy Racer with new vest restraints did, it's still rough. But it's bearable! It's fun!
Hitting up Rowdy's Ridge for Moose on the Loose, Hornet's Nest before hitting Hurricane Harbor. Since moving to KC and spending a lot of time at Oceans of Fun, I forgot how much I enjoyed water parks. We hit Rip Curl Racer, Twin Turbo, and the Lazy River and Wave Pool. It was a perfect way to beat the heat on this hot day and break it up. Neither of the water slides bothered my back too much either, which was a surprise, and a good thing. From there, it was lunch before hitting up Predator, the 1990 Dinwoody turned hybrid with GCI Titan Track. Never, and I mean ever in my life would I think I'd be saying this. This is the number 2 coaster in the park. Yep, I went there, I said it, it's number 2. Come after me with the pitchforks and stakes. This Titan Track has made this downright unbearable coaster into a fast-paced thrill with solid pops of airtime. I've heard within the next few years it's going to be fully steel. My only wish, that probably won't happen, because now they have a second PTC train, would have been some Millennium Flyers. But this fixed everything I hated about this ride and made it into the park's second best ride. I still can't believe I'm saying that. The final going around of coasters was the 1999 original Intamin Mega Coaster, Ride of Steel. Still the best coaster in the park. Not much has changed with this. It's still fast-paced, smooth, and with airtime. I'm hopeful with the second train that helps capacity. And now that I'm writing this video after Six Flags America's closure, send some of the Superman props to Darien Lake so we can have some theme to this ride again. Just saying, it would make sense. It should fit our station. It should fit our ride because, they were built a year after each other. But enough of me rambling. This was another solid visit to Darien Lake. I'm looking forward to see how they continue to improve this park, but also hoping, we get a new flat ride or family coaster down the line because this park's just missing some of those in between things. Like, the kiddie rides are great, but there's not a lot for the kids. The coasters are good, but, there's 3 big plots of land waiting to be developed around in this park. You got the spot where the Ferris wheel was, you have where Grizzly Run is, and I think there's the old shipwreck, or next to Shipwreck Falls, the old water slides. There's 3 big plots just waiting for something. And with this merger and everything going on, I'm hoping something happens, but again, now that they're talking about closing parks and this and that, who knows? And I know this isn't owned by them, it's leased, so I think it's safe, but also the fact it's down the street from Wonderland, so at Cedar Point, Gold Pass, multi-park passport, doesn't seem smart to me to get rid of this, but we'll see if they finally put the money in and make this park reach its true potential the way I've been hoping it would for many years. But again, that's something we'll see down the line. But, overall, it was a good day at Darien Lake. I didn't, nothing shocked me out of the ordinary. Everything was good. The park felt clean. It did seem like they were putting in the money, but, same old home park, different day. Glad to visit. Biggest shocker was Predator, which I think I might finally have to go and do a review of that. So, that's the day at Darien Lake.
That's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for part 2 and 3, depending on if it's 1 or 2 videos, with Cedar Point and Kings Island. And did you visit Darien Lake this year? What'd you think of the park? And how did you feel about Mind Eraser and Predator and the improvements they've done to make them for better or worse? That's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the parks. And God bless.